Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Desperados, to me, seems to be a game from a different time period. This is a game where you play partners, maybe where a husband and wife would play against another husband and wife. I think Bridge is like this, maybe something, I don't know, I never played that game, but I think I saw it on All in the Family one time where they would play Bridge. Maybe it was Golden Girls or something, but anyway, they would play these games, maybe it was the Cosby Show. Well, okay. Where they would play these partner games where you couldn't speak, but you would have all these like signals, like I rub my nose or pat my chest, and that meant something to you. Desperados kind of falls into that vein of game where you're playing with a partner trying to do something. In this case, you're trying to open up mines, bring out copper, gold, and silver, but close it before the Desperados, i.e. your opponents, can put players there that are higher than yours to steal it from you and then close it and take all your points, right? You're just so hamstrung on what cards you draw. If you never get a mine closure, you can't close it. Or if you have all this gold, you can add your gold mine, but your partner doesn't know and he closes it. And I guess that's the game. I just don't know that that's fun. I don't think it's fun having a partner who may by accident or luck be helping me or hurting me. I just don't know if I like that. And if your opponents have Desperados, which could be a low one, like a 4, and they play it, and you just so happen not to have any, well, you're screwed. You just had a big, long chain you just built stolen from you. And that's the game. I mean, it's kind of hard to complain when you say, well, this could happen, but that's where the fun is at the game. I don't find that fun. That's not for me. So this game is a huge miss for me. At the end of the day, I just wasn't having a good time. Decisions were very simple. They were very straightforward. And I usually knew what I should do based on the information I had. But I don't know your hand. I don't know my partner's hand. And I don't know your partner's hand. So it makes it really hard to make any kind of informed decision based on just a few cards that I have in my hand. So for me, Desperados doesn't work. It doesn't work for me, and it may be a game from another time period. Now, what's good about it is it's portable. It's easy to learn. The tin is actually fairly good for this game. You can put this in your pocket. It's going to have a pin in it, that tin in it. Doesn't seem like it bends very easy like some of the other tins, maybe because it's smaller and more compact. But the game just doesn't work for me. Now, if I was going to go to Thanksgiving dinner and I wanted to play a game with people who don't game, this would fit it. I think people would understand that. Especially if you have somebody like Grandma who plays partner type games, they're instantly going to get this and like it. But they may just tell you, why don't we just play this game that I know how to play? Or Rummy or something else. I don't know. It's alright. It's not for me. It's not something I want to play with the family or the kids. I don't like dividing up like that. It didn't work for us. And for that reason, I am going to purge this one and probably tell you that you don't need to check this one out. Here is Reiner Knizia's Desperados. It comes in a 10 that can be opened up, and you're just going to look at this little 10, but it's a pretty sturdy little thing. You're going to have a rule book and some cards. You can see the cards are nice. I like them. They feel fine. Not the thickest ones in the world. They have this little finish on them, and the artwork is cartoony. You can see here, it repeats quite a bit, but it's fine for the little game that you're going to get. First off, the rule book is very long. You can see here. It's a lot of words. There's some pictures here on the scoring side of it. There is going to be some rules down here at the bottom about 2 and 4 player individuals, but this is a team game, and I would only recommend playing it. So, lots of words. You can probably be up and running in 2 or 3 minutes with this game. It's a very easy game to digest. Except the game's going to be very easy. You're going to shuffle the deck. Everybody's going to draw a number of cards, and you'll be ready to go. You'll be playing teams, so Player A and Player C will be together, and Player B and D. In return, you draw a card, and then you will play a card down. That's all the game is. Now, you are allowed to not talk to each other, so you just kind of have to communicate with nonverbal. But mainly what you'll be doing is you'll be putting down these mine cards, which will start a mine for you. Then you kind of press your luck as you and your partner add cards to it. You can have multiple mines going on, but you'll add cards to it, and this will score you points. And at some point, you want to close down the mine, which will close it, finalize it. You cannot add anything else to it, but it will score at the end of the game. And that's kind of what you'll be trying to do as you go. There's 3 different types of mines. There's copper, silver, and gold, and they will be worth different amount of points during the game. Now, this is the part that kind of has the interaction of the game with your opponents. That if you have an open mine that hasn't been closed yet, you can play Desperado cards to it, and Desperado cards to attack it and to defend it. So if this is Player A and C's open mine,
player B and D can play Desperados to try to take this mine from them and take ownership of it and hopefully close it so they can score points. How you do that is, let's say player B would play a Desperado card worth 12, and you go around the circle and it will end when it gets back to B. So let's say player C plays the 11 card, but obviously the 12 is bigger. So his partner is going to play the 7, and his partner would play the 4, or probably wouldn't play a card if he couldn't win, but the higher card would win, and now they would kind of take ownership of the mine and have the ability to close it out or add to it. Now the other players can come back and fight it at some other point by playing the Desperado cards, or they can just let it be and continue on it with a different strategy.
Who should buy this game? People who like to play partners. If you have maybe like a set of 4 people that you play a lot with, you want an easy filler, you don't like complicated rules or scoring, and you want to keep things simple, and you don't mind a little take that. Especially take that you cannot always defend. It's in the rules you can defend if you have the right cards, but that's quite a bit of luck for you to have cards in your hand it just doesn't work out. So this is what I'll probably tell you, if you're really thinking about this one or something might fill your fancy, to try this one out before you buy it. It's not a strong enough thing, but if you're into that partnership game, there's not a whole lot of those anymore. You don't see that a whole lot. So Desperados might make it for you. I am sure this game is very balanced. Dr. Reiner Knizia makes this game, and I really do feel like he's really good at balancing out the math. So I have no problem with that being done, but I don't know if this is a game for a different age, and you may be somebody who likes that age, so maybe you want to check this out. Otherwise, it's going to be a hard pass for me and a Purge. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing.